Hey everyone, Rob J here, and this is my big shout out video because I hit 200 subscribers! Oh my god! We did it! Yeah! I'm pretty happy about that. When I saw the counter go over to 200, I was like, yes, we finally did it. But now it's at 209, so let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep it going. I'm so stoked just to keep pumping out videos for easy boss fights. But also, I really want to work on something different as well, like a new segment, because I love doing easy boss fights, but I feel like there could be something more to the channel for the Retro Game Nova. So I'm just trying to think, because I've experimented with doing like hard boss fights on the first level, of doing like the maximum of doing the highest mode, and to me it kind of gets a little bit stale because sometimes the bosses are hard, sometimes it's just the level is hard, so that's really it's really inconsistent to do that. I've also tried hard level rant. That wasn't bad, but I feel the production of doing one of those can take quite a while. So I'm just kind of, and the thing is, what I have to work with right now is my Sega Genesis. So I'm just trying to figure out what to do. I know a few of you have asked me to do walkthroughs of difficult levels, and I think that might be a good thing to do because there's some levels in Chakan, or even I'm playing The Revenge of Shinobi right now, and it's absolutely ridiculous. I'm just blown away by how difficult the levels are. Some bosses are not too bad, but some levels I'm just like, it's like cheap deaths. But that's all I can really think of right now. So I was also thinking about discussing like cover art for the cases, but I don't know if that would intrigue you guys or bring more people to the channel. I'm happy that we got to hit 200 subscribers. I thank the fans a lot. I thank you guys a lot because you're giving me the suggestions. I'm improving every time. I'm taking your suggestions and I'm improving every time with my videos. So I appreciate everyone who's helped out with the channel and just giving me good suggestions for the boss fights. So I'm thanking you. I'm thanking everyone a whole lot. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys and girls. Appreciate everyone. So. But as a little treat for 200 subscribers, I'm going to give you an insight on one of the worst bosses or boss fights I've had to work on. And that is going to be all the bosses from Maximum Carnage. A lot of people a lot of you are going to be like, oh my god, why is he saying that? Well, the thing is, the bosses are very cheap. Like, there's some bosses you can kind of get around, you can understand certain strategies, but the bosses are so cheap that you have to be cheap. Like, there was just the thing is with that game is that the bosses didn't get more difficult, they sped up. So like they were at like a certain speed, and I think this is true. And the more levels you went through, the faster the bosses went. So like Doppelganger, Shriek, just got crazy fast in terms of their speed. Like if you look at the New York City street levels, or Manhattan, or whatever you want to call it, their speed is so ridiculous that you cannot use conventional means of just doing your basic attack. You have to call your assists or do jump kicks, which I had to use. So I really found those bosses the most difficult to do, out of all the boss fights I've covered so far. So I'm sorry if people really love that game, but to me that was one of the worst to cover for, because it's just all the bosses seem like the same. They're all pretty cheap. You can't, like, even Carrion. Oh my goodness, Carrion was the worst. Like the first encounter with Carrion, you can actually punch him, but the next 4 encounters with him, he's just punching you back, and it's so cheap. Like there could have been another way. It just, I know, like, again, I know people love this game, but for me, it was just, those bosses, like, I hate to say this, but the bosses in Separation Anxiety were a little bit more better, because there was a little bit more of a strategy to them. And I haven't covered all of them yet. I covered 2, I think, Scream and Riot, so, but there was a little bit more of a strategy with them, and then they weren't as cheap, I find, but, who knows, as I'll probably cover those ones too. So, but yeah, Maximum Carnage was definitely the worst to cover boss fights for. So I'm drooling, and I'm definitely sorry if I, upset anyone by saying that. I found the bosses just to be incredibly cheap, and they just speed up as the levels go. If you watch the video, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So anyways, short and sweet. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in and seeing the videos. I really appreciate all my subscribers and everyone who's giving me suggestions for boss fights. You're awesome. You make, you make me so happy. Thank you so much. And stay tuned for more boss fights and possibly playthroughs or cover art talks, or I don't know. Tell me what you might want to see in the comments below and I'll just consider it. So again, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Take care.